Before we go, I wanted to talk more about marketing, your experience marketing for the library, and what is that bringing to you and preparing you now to market your debut novel? What's most effective for you for marketing during these crazy quarantine times?
I think there are a few things, one of which is I know the importance of social media and responding to people on social media. A lot of people don't respond. You need engagement. It's not just about throwing your message out there, you need engagement. And I think a lot of writers miss that. I think a lot of people too, they try to be too, they try to like have this image of who they should be or what they should be like. And I think that comes across as phony. You need to be who you are, you know? And, you know, if you're silly, be silly. If you're really straight-laced, be straight-laced. It's okay, whoever you are, it doesn't matter. But don't try to be someone you're not, because it really comes through that you're being not real, right? So, like, for example, with the
Oh, great. Tell us which authors have the worst social media presence. I'm ready.
I am not the one to judge. Seriously. I mean, but like the library, for example, is, you know, when I monitor all of the library social media, and I'm always responding, good or bad, I'm responding. You say something negative, I'm okay with that, because I at least get to hear what you're thinking and maybe ways we can improve, or, you know, maybe you said something I didn't even realize was happening, or that, you know, how it came across to the public, whatever. So I always listen to what people say in their responses to my social media, because, you know, I really want to know what they're thinking. And so that's one. And then another is being authentic. Like, for example, you know, we're a library, and we have like this standard voice that we try to portray, this persona we try to portray in all of our, you know, marketing materials and promotional materials, our social media, and we stay true to it. And you need to do that, like I said, as an author as well. Just figure out who you are and be that person. It also helps that I know a lot of how, like, promotional materials, like I have behind me that mini pop-up banner. You know, it's a tabletop pop-up banner, and you can buy those for less than $100, and they're helpful, like during a Zoom, to promote your book. You know, and then once COVID dies, gets under control or whatever, you know, when you have a booth at an event, you can get a true pop-up banner, which is like 7 feet tall, and it's right there, and it, you know, it gets people to notice your table where you're signing books, whatever. So all of those kinds of things, and where to buy them, and how to design them, and, you know, whether you need a CMYK or an RGB, you know, things like that are the technical end that I have learned between the journalism and the marketing careers that I've had. And then also just technology. I'm pretty technologically savvy. I'm not saying there aren't some glitches sometimes. Like, for example, whenever I try to send an attachment of a photo on my phone, it just pastes it in the email. And I'm like, so when I'm on the fly trying to send something and it does that, I'm like, I really do know how to send an attachment. But my phone is not letting me, you know. But I mean, other than those kind of technological weird things that happen, I mean, I do know, you know, technology, and that helps. Because I remember one of the first things that Erin Murphy taught us, which it was scary that she even had to say it, was don't use a dot matrix printer. Because she had taken some writing samples to evaluate, and I guess somebody in the group was still using their husband's dot matrix printer because it worked.
Typing up novels on their Commodore, sure.
I mean, you know, and I was embarrassed that our group even had that problem, but I don't know. You know, you have to be a certain level of technologically literate. You know, you really do, because you're going to be emailing things. You're going to have social media accounts. You're going to have a website that you maintain. And so that I've gotten through my years of marketing as well. And those are some of the main things I think that have been very transitional into the author world.